And normally in a run chase at the 10 over mark, if you're saying the team has reached 99, you'd pretty much say, well played, batting side. But when you're chasing 223 and you've lost a third wicket and your explosive opening partnership of Shaw and Warner are both back in the dugout, and that dugout missing Ricky Ponting, then you know you're just maybe in a spot of bother. Couple of wickets for Ravi Ashwin, one for Prasidh Krishna. Here on Cricbuzz Comm Box, where does the match stand at this stage? Maybe Shaun Pollock has the answers, or maybe it's the Delhi middle order. Shaun, 99, not a bad place to be at this stage, but they'd have wanted maybe one more wicket in the hunt.
Yeah, I mean, just as we prepare to come on live, the third wicket goes down. If it's two down, I'm still thinking that Delhi are in control and have got opportunity. The person batting at 3 has been a bit of a walking bonus point for Delhi this season. So that wouldn't even count as a wicket. You just have it one down. But now that Prithvi's got out, I think it does change things. Obviously, it's a situation where they were going well, but it's always an extra, just a little bit of luxury that you like to have those wickets in hand. Prithvi had played nasty for his 37. And you got the feeling that the next 3 or 4 overs, they were really going to try and tear into this bowling lineup to try and set the chase up. So that's a massive blow. But I suppose Rishabh Pant, we've seen what he's capable of. He is capable of playing a similar Josh Buttler kind of innings. And I suppose time will tell us how long he's there for.
Now, 2 interesting developments in the 11th over as we started Cricbuzz Comm Box. One is Riyan Parag was handed the ball. And we know he's done it in the past, but he hasn't quite been used this season so far. First ball he bowled has been hit into the stands by Rishabh Pant. But at the non-striker's end, replacing Prithvi Shaw is not the explosive Robman Powell, but Lalit Yadav.
That is a surprise. I thought Powell would come in and he sort of owes them a big score, doesn't he? He owes them an innings where he really takes charge of the game and shows them what he's capable of. So interesting call. Maybe they want to still have that firepower. I don't think the game plan will change. I think they still have to play aggressively. And I like the thought that Rishabh Pant has gone after him. I think McCoy, when he comes back, I think it's going to be another case in point where it doesn't matter the situation of the game. They're going to feel that he's relatively inexperienced. He's had a bit of a dodgy day so far. They're going to try and target him as well. So, it's going to be interesting to see what unfolds.
Yeah, but the other night, we were almost writing off Yuzvendra Chahal, saying that, okay, fine, he's a great bowler, hasn't quite made an impression. He comes and picks up a hat-trick, he picks up a fifer. So he probably still has a role to play, even as Rishabh Pant hits a second 6 while we are talking in the same over of the 6th bowler, which is Riyan Parag. So I'm not sure that Riyan Parag experiment will last longer than just a 1 over, Shaun.
But I would say that's the McCoy issue. They've seen 0 for 32. As a captain, that's when you start looking around. They're going to bowl Bolton. Krishna are going to bowl their 2 overs. But it's that 5th bowling option that's gone for 32 and 2. And you start to think, well, okay, wicket's gone. Can we just slide in 6 deliveries? That's why I think Rishabh Pant in his cricket awareness here has been fantastic. To go after that over and say, there's no ways you're getting away with 6 balls. If I recognize it, it's disappearing. And it's done it twice.
Now, we've seen a few unorthodox things generally in T20 cricket. But when it comes to this tournament, 2 of them that you remember are Rishabh Pant hitting with one hand and Riyan Parag bowling his below sea level type of delivery. Both things happened, Shaun, in one delivery. He bowled that ball for the first time, I think, this season, and Pant hit him for a one-handed 6.
Sure. Well, we saw a one-handed 6 earlier, didn't we? Prithvi Shaw hit one. So maybe we've got to have a new chart in the RPL. It's not the longest 6 hit. It's the longest one-handed hit 6 that's hit.
Yeah, there should be some runs for it. I heard Kevin Peterson talking in commentary saying if it's 105, 108, 110 meters, it's got to be 12 runs. Maybe the same thing happens if you hit it with one hand. You get twice the number of runs.
Whenever a batter talks about changing the rules to a batter's favor, just ignore it.
Fair enough. I'm just a neutral here. I'm a complete neutral. But in conclusion, Shaun, they've obviously got runs on the board. There seems to be a bit of dampness around. What is Rajasthan's ploy to try and protect what looks like Mount Kilimanjaro? They're going to see Delhi walking up that peak. And in the last 100 meters or so, they've got to say, we're going to keep you there.
I think it's just Rishabh Pant. If he offers up a chance like he did earlier, you got to take that. He is the key. If he's there at the end, Delhi win. If they manage to get him out in the next 2 or 3 overs, then it should be security for Rajasthan.
Yeah, Shaun Pollock keeps things simple. The conclusion here from Cricbuzz Comm Box is it's either pants on or pants off. We'll see at the end.